What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? So here you have the Richardsons. I am Tiera Richardson,
Samuel.
and we are Cuddle with Purpose. Guys, we're super excited to be with you guys tonight. To have just a little bit to talk about some things that we think is fairly serious, especially when you're married, right? And things you don't want to just brush under the rug, right? But anywho, so, um, just a little backdrop for those that don't know me and don't know our story. I am a bilateral cerebellum stroke survivor. And with that being said, I am still in recovery. Uh, TBI, which is a traumatic brain injury, is a lifelong journey, right? And so there's a number of things and obstacles that I am working through, and it's still in extensive therapy and just doing a whole lot of things at home just to help me navigate life and continue to thrive, right? Because I don't want to just be a survivor, but I want to thrive. So, with doing that, I like to do these videos with my hubby
Yes, of
because
course.
it helps me with my short term memory.
Hmm.
My memory has taken a major hit since having my stroke. And with that being said, reading like short excerpts or looking at different videos or movies or TV shows or just doing recaps of different things that we may see or want to discuss, it just helps me with comprehension and
Hmm.
retention and understanding all that jazz or whatever. So, anywho, guys, I'm just excited to just be on this journey and just be able to share it with the hubby and to also share it with you. So just make sure that you like and you subscribe. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the subject for today.
Yeah, man. Let me tell you something. 36 late payments. When your spouse has 36 late payments, Lord have mercy. Man, hey, I don't know about you, but how would you feel if your spouse have 36 late payments that you was not aware or didn't know? How many of you have been involved in with your spouse or someone you're in a relationship and you start seeing that they didn't make their payment on time and you get that
Sad.
email notification saying that, hey, your payment is 30 days past due,
Burr?
60 days past due, or so on and so on.
There's a problem.
I would imagine it will cause some problems, especially if you're a stickler like me and my wife with our credit score.
Hmm.
It will cause some issues. I would say it will cause some communication
Oh
problems.
yeah, we're gonna be turning some stuff way on up. It's gonna be some serious conversation.
It's going to be some serious conversations.
Yeah.
But guess what?
What?
I had got an email notification that I saw,
About what?
right? And when I popped it open, it said, congratulations, Tiera has made 36 on time payments on her credit card.
How many?
36.
Oh,
That's amazing.
wow.
That's amazing. Just to let y'all know, just 36, on time payments is something amazing. So I was just ecstatic. We, celebrated that. It's something that this happens when you prepare yourself as, especially as husband and wife, just planning, being proactive, knowing what's coming out of your checking accounts and knowing how to strategize for that. So that's something that's very important that I feel.
I agree. For me, it was exciting. I don't know about you guys, but I guess the older I get more excited about my
Yeah.
credit. And I don't also know if you guys know this, but 36 payments is equivalent to 3 years. Okay.
Yes.
So let's go into how that actually came about, guys.
Yes. Break it down.
So, June was actually my 3 year anniversary since I had my stroke, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so before I had my stroke, I was one of those people that I just remembered when bills were due. It was like I had actual printout like in the kitchen area. It was like a discussion, like, we just had, because we were like fairly still new in our marriage, and we just had goals, right? And then I had my stroke, and so I had played a major role into making sure that bills was paid on time, and that was just my thing. But when, of
Mm-hmm.
course, when I had my stroke, like life went left. I was out of it, not coherent. We weren't even in the same city for months that we lived in. So anyway, I actually missed a payment because I was in the hospital,
Yeah.
right? But once we found that out, I mean, the important thing for my husband, he was just happy I was alive. But for me, I was devastated. Okay. But during that time, because my husband was in the hospital, we had to make sure that everything was put on what?
Auto.
Auto pay, guys. Like,
Yes.
auto pay saves lives.
Yes, it
Okay.
does.
Okay. And I don't know if you know, but one late payment can literally destroy
Yeah,
what you've had going on, and it really really affects your relationships if you're trying to do anything. Now, at the time, we
absolutely.
weren't trying to do much of anything because we were just in straight recovery mode. But just as far as short term and long term goals, you just don't want to deal with late payments, period.
Yes.
You want to
Yes.
be so far apart and separated from late payments. And if you talk to anybody, if you're trying to get a loan or whatever you're trying to do, they're looking at late payments, right?
Yes.
Well, anyway, I was happy to see that, babe.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
was feeling some type of way,
Yeah.
it's just like, first of all, it came from Credit Karma. Credit Karma, they might be a little off with your credit score, but they ain't off about your
Because they go
debt.
by your Vantage score.
They're not off about your debt, and they're
Mm-hmm.
not off about what's on your credit, right?
Right.
Um, so anywho, I was just happy to know 3 years later that it was not just one, but two credit cards
Yes.
that they showed that had 36 on time payments.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so guys, auto pay. That's it. Just auto pay. And that score just keep going up and up and up and up because you're on time, on time, on time.
Yes, and celebrate those wins, especially in marriages and relationships. That's what Cuddle with Purpose is all about. There's no such things as small wins. You should, when you are with your spouse or your significant other, you should make it a habit of consistency and celebrating good financial strategies to help improve your credit score. So that's one of the things that we teach, especially at SR3 Credit Repair. And like my wife said early in this video, please like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you can get updated on things that we're going to be talking about. Particularly if you're a person that need help with your credit or some financial strategies, please do not hesitate to hit or text credit. That's CREDIT. Text the word credit to 678-974-3235. So definitely we can help you with that, get on the right track. But with Cuddle with Purpose, we all about celebrating every win.
Yeah, bro, I'm just hyped. Okay. But just one thing I wanted to say before we wrap it up, because we are Cuddle with Purpose and that's what
Yes.
we're all about. Of course, we may have different moments where we're just not agreeing on something,
Mm-hmm.
but for the most part, we like besties, so we good. But when you see
Sometimes you get on my
things,
nerves.
and you definitely get on my nerves, but
Yeah.
that's a whole nother
Whole nother
subject.
topic.
But we gonna talk about that one day, okay? On how he get on my nerves, all right? But anywho, guys, when you see things like that, that just builds trust in your relationship,
Yeah.
right? It just lets you know that your significant other is handling their business, right?
Mm-hmm.
And, we have access to each other's emails. I know a lot of people may not do that, but we're married. And I mean, he basically had access to everything of mine since he's been taking care of me. So, I mean, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter. But anyway, um, and vice versa. Just
Yeah.
for y'all, for the ladies out there, because I
Absolutely.
got I got everything. Okay. But anywho, um, it builds trust, it builds confidence,
Yeah.
right?
Absolutely.
It builds, of course, your overall credit, right? And it just positions you to have posture. It positions you to be able to go out there and do the things that you need to do for your family.
Absolutely.
Whether that is you having to move or you need to purchase something, or you want to, I don't know, not use your liquid cash, but
Yeah.
you want to utilize your credit. I think that, guys, having on time payments is something that for now 3 years, of course, because that little moment had me a little upset. But just celebrating that just lets me know that I'm on track.
Mm-hmm.
That even in the midst of my personal recovery, I've been still responsible and intentional about my future.
Right.
And I haven't allowed my memory to be an issue or something that's going to bring our family down,
Mm-hmm.
because that is a huge part of our future and our present and the things that and goals that we have.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much all I want to say. Just cuddle with your credit in the on time payment. Okay.
That's what it's all about at Cuddle with Purpose. Hey, y'all hit that like and subscribe and hit that bell notifications, and we'll
Yes.
be coming to you very soon with our very next episode.
Oh,
Take
yeah.
care. Be
Later.
blessed.
Be blessed.